TrainStation2. Alright, we got first in the last competition, above top 5%, and of course Cosmics came in second. I'm really happy with this result so far. Alright, so this is the start of the last competition. As usual, having good hit start, that's the key to winning, and of course starting late as well. By now you should know this is the last competition already. I could have repeated this for 5 times at least. So with that EP hit start, we propel ourselves all the way to the second, and by starting late we are not competing with really aggressive players. Always try to leave at least 2 or more of your dispatchers holding just coins, because you don't know when you'll be run with a full warehouse and you'll be stuck with dispatchers and you can't do anything unless you dump away stuff. So that's how you try to avoid that. As usual, at the start I'll just try my best to get rid of items from the dispatchers and free them up and then send them out quickly, and then only when after an hour later then we will be basically be able to build stuff again. At this juncture, all my factory are all filled to the brim, and likewise the warehouse. Input output tray likewise, so that's the way it is. Alright, so now I'll free up my remaining dispatches right now. Let's see, we have 4 hours to do this job. I think with that we should be able to do it, because it's really important end of the day whenever there's such bonuses, you do claim the gems, or you claim the keys, or you claim basically the most important thing in competition, the EPs. Alright, so in this event itself, really glad, I mean in the previous video I would have already shown you the fact that we have claimed 2 legendaries, epic, as well as the rare train. Then of course we also shown a video whereby we have claimed that common basically train itself plus that special building. So all this is basically what we will definitely need from every event. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend my remaining coins into big box, as well those precious gold. I'm going to keep a bit of those gold for later, but now let me just claim the balance using what I have earned after claiming that 1000 event coin train, the legendary. This is what we could get, small parts, right? The more we have, the faster we can basically upgrade the trains. Those precious really will be the legendary parts as we are eyeing for. I'll try to claim more of those later on at this video that I mentioned about the extra keys that we got. Alright, so now you can see with the good amount of parts that we have, just trying to do some upgrades. This will definitely help during competitions. You can see me storing up the legendary parts. I'm not wasting any legendary parts right now, since the fact that we already have one that is already all the way to 80. I'm saving my legendary parts when we proceed to region 8. Right, so that's one strategy you can apply as well. Once you have already a 80 capacity train in a single region, try to save up those precious legendary parts, which you can get sometimes through luck on a daily basis from watching that one video. Likewise, you can get them, save them up during so-called events. There are also mini events like the Train Tycoon or Delivery Challenge. Sometimes they do give legendary parts as well, but I think more you can get is from events when you have extras of those keys, or even those event coins, and you're lucky when you open those big box you may get that legendary parts as well. So I'm just going to save up all this, like I said, for the region 8. Whereas for rare parts and epic parts, we're always running down on the supplies, and we're always running low on that, so I try my best to do that as well. In this competitions, I do realize that again things are getting a lot tougher, especially you go to round 3 of the customer's request. That's also one of the reasons why I always advocate that you should not get 100% complete, but sometimes you, and you can activate that for the last one to claim it, and I get 100% done. So that's the point of it. Pixel Federation is trying to squeeze you into getting 100% complete, and then you'll be faced with jobs like 1000 plastics to deliver for 30 EP. So that's pathetic, and that's also the reason why in this competition I realized people are progressing really slow, because just imagine this, you got to deliver 1000 plastics just for 30 EP. Had you not completed 100%, probably you just deliver a quarter of it and you get probably 50 or 60 EP. So that makes a huge difference. But again, had you not been working so hard to complete until round 3, you may not have the sufficient keys to claim all those trains. So it is a bit of effort, of course, but nonetheless you claim your rewards as well. So you gotta really work hard sometimes in the first 3 competitions to gain the maximum number of event keys and coins. If you could change that legendary in the first 3 competition, or even 2 legendaries, who knows. Alright, we have exchanged for the last common train here, and of course very quickly I'm going to get that special building done as well. Alright, so here we are having the special building, and here we go. Alright, looking good. I'm going to change some direction here. See what is the best looking position. Alright, 30. Yes, okay. So I think that's the best position. Oh, we can't see the words if we do it that way. Yeah, we can't see it. It can't. There's no way you can see the whole 30 years, but I think that's the best. Alright, so that's it. We have claimed all the trains from the event. We have claimed the special building. Really, I'm going to emphasize this many times. Special building comes with 80 population, right? You hear me right? 80 populations. With that, definitely you can basically save a lot of those blue maps because every single upgrade include blue maps. Sometimes you only get 6 population. This instantly you get more than 10 times of those. So it's really happy. Every event wherever there's a special building, I'm sure to claim it, even at the expense of sacrificing that common train, because both the common train as well as the special building has the same amount of keys required. So sometimes you have insufficient keys. That's the way how you do it. Alright, so now with everything claimed, the rest will go to parts, and of course I'm talking about legendary parts. Okay, so I'm going to share with you later on. At this juncture, we still got a day plus before the end of this very long competition, the last one, but nonetheless I'm very happy. You can see here by this time I've already claimed everything I need to. The remaining will go towards the balance of the gold. There's 2 packs of that of 3008 times 2, and of course then we got to claim more of those parts itself. And Cosmics should earn me another 460 since already affirmed we are second position, but I'll come to that later on. This as long as I maintain, I can get another 1100 keys as well from that position above 5%. Likewise, there'll be a bit of coins there as well. So all this adds up. Come to that at the end of this video. For now, I'm just going to focus in getting the competition done. So far, so good. I would say all this seems to be a really good results, better than what I expect from the event itself. Alright, so this is something sometimes comes with luck. You can see here we are met with together a group of people that's already 100% for a really long time. Probably most of them have already completed and now in the round 3, which is really tiring. 1000 plastics for 30 EP, that's what you're gonna expect. Alright, so lucky me, most of the time we managed to get the bonus done, and with that bonus we climb up the chart, leaving a lot of them behind. But I can see someone is trying to chase me by using gems, because at the end of this competition you realize it's climbing really fast. That is really abnormal, because you can't climb few hundred EP at the last stage itself, because everybody is just earning like 30 or 40 EPs for 1000 delivery items, or at least 700 delivery items. There's no way you can increase it by more than 100 or 200 at the last 1 hour unless you burn gems. And the sad thing is, later on share, is that even if you burn gems, it's still second. Alright, so that doesn't really bother me since I already completed. Alright, so now there's some maintenance, of course, as usual. Pixel Federation going to choose some timing for maintenance, but at least it's not the midst of the competition itself. There was once an event, I think maintenance went mad and was in the middle of a competitions and everything couldn't lock in, and that was really sad. Alright, so now you can see here Iron is trying to do his best, but he got defeated. Really happy to see these results. Alright, a day, also called 2 days left for you to do the last few jobs to get the remaining keys. But I'm not going to wait for that. I'm anxious to change, or I could. Alright, so now, alright, good. Number 5, and we got this 150 extra coins. And of course, like I said, event keys got 2000 plus, and cosmics. Alright, so now is the time. We can get all the big box opened. Alright, epic parts, much appreciated. Legendary? No. So rare is good as well, as long as I'm not getting common. Okay. That's what when I say common. Alright, not too bad. Great. I think last one. Oh. Alright, so we have lots of it. We can change, or we could. That 50 will go to waste. But what should we be changing? I think legendary. Should we get something else? Seems like legendary is the one that is really limited edition. Since we have sufficient, I think we could go for all the legendaries, and then I think there's a limit to it. I'm gonna spend it all. Yep, I think that's it. I've cleared up the legendaries quota. And balance, I'll just change for keys. And alright, left with 4 keys, and let's see whether we can complete those hilarious jobs of 1000 plastics and whatnot. And then we will change for the balance whatever we could, but that doesn't really bother me. By now you should know there's a button. Once you press it, you're ready to launch. Alright, so there's a button at the bottom. Alright, so enjoy. Have a good rest as well. Thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe. Goodbye.